There's still 2 more chapters. Yeah, that figures. At least this thing won't have like a hidden ending or something weird like that. Okay, that Hino Kagasuhi fight was much more difficult. Like I think he had like twice the, like maybe 3 times the health bar there. Otherwise, it would never have taken this long to beat him. I fought him like maybe 10 times already during during this entire playthrough, and like it has never taken that long to beat him. When I came to face on the part of the TV world where those old TV sets are stacked around like blocks, I remember how to get here after fighting a monster. But one thing's for sure, we annihilated a monster from the world, and wasn't a single victim created by the entire incident. As long as that's a fact, I don't care about the rest. I fulfilled my objectives. I managed to sit up and look around. Sho is lying his back on the floor, and Yukun is looking at me as he wants to say something.
Man, what a pain. I had no intentions of seeing you guys ever again, you know?
I finally figured out why you came here, Dachi-san.
And the kids talk like he knows me. Do you go make a relieved face like that? I purposely ignore him and walks over to Sho. I slap him on the cheek.
You took a pretty bad beating too.
I think in like everybody else's story to this point, Adachi just disappears back into to the cell. Sho opens his eyes, smiling, gross in pain. Looks like he's awake, but he doesn't have the energy to move. Madness and intense murderous instinct are both gone. All he does is breathe. Well, look at him like no different from our average kid. I remember when I was the same condition with him. He reminds me of myself just a little.
I told you, that power can't be controlled. Is it all over? I don't think it's all over yet. Those nosy kids pushed your reset button before it was too late.
Well, look at Yukun. His eyes goes round in surprise. Oh, come on, no wonder he enjoyed his youth so much. He doesn't realize the important things going on around him. Idiot.
That's fine with me. The kid should enjoy doing what he wants. Just don't drag me into it. But now's the only time you get to do that, you know? Once you go out into the real world, there's really nothing great about it.
Shows like me, a man consumed by power. He's got plenty of chance to start over. We'll find that out whether he likes it or not. The connection between people are also changed. Will brought me nothing but trouble. So I can understand why Sho could want to push the crabs as far away from himself as possible. The thing is, when you start making connections with other people, they start unwinding their ways around you before you notice it. Even when you suffer from weakness and pain, they just don't hold back. Depending on how you handle it, you can create possibility for you. In other words, whether you make you make use of these connections and let them go to waste, is all on you. Plus,
in other words, you can't just run and hide in this world. It doesn't let you off the hook that easily. Well then, it's about time I head back. If your friends show up, they'll only start yapping about some annoying drivel again.
Adachi-san, you're going back, right?
What's that supposed to mean? Did you think I'd run away like in some Hollywood drama?
No, that's not what I meant.
I just want to do my time quietly. I really don't want to get wrapped up in something like this ever again.
I spit down on him and I just stick my hand into one of the TVs stacked up there. I'm about to shut myself the rest of the way in. I hear a voice.
Wait.
The desperation in Yu's voice startles me and my heart skips a beat. I can't help but pull myself back out. Being caught off guard like this surprises me, but like how I'm going to let him know that, I decided to play things off as normally as I can.
Don't yell like that? You startled me. So, you still have business with me?
Ojima-san said, I'll go see you once things have been settled.
Dojima-san shows up, I'll get yelled at even in lockup.
I can already see it in my mind and make a face seeing that. You can laugh the punk.
Maybe so. Adachi-san, good luck.
He calls me back just like that. Good luck? My luck is not your business. Seriously, he's still the same annoying brat I know from before. I load all the venom I can muster into throwing that word Yukun's way. I don't know what face he makes when he had heard it. I already stuck my head back in the TV, saying my farewell to this world for good. Going back to follow my own paths, this time I'm going to make sure I won't be seeing them again. I slowly close my eyes. I'm exhausted to my limit. It's an oddly pleasant feeling. Alright, so this must be how he goes back to prison. The epilogue, 4%. Alright.
The prosecution's been settled.
It's been a few months since that P-1 climax bullshit. The prosecution's case finally rested in the middle of summer. I was transferred to the detention center. Going to court means there's a possibility that I'll get a maximum penalty under the law, but instead of worrying about that, I'm more relieved that all those troublesome days are finally over.
My road until now seemed long and short at the same time.
Last year, I lost my own game. Having to put up the shitty world, one day I was suddenly given special power. That was when my game started. I had a lousy human relationship, a boring job, a part of a corrupt society. I could destroy it all, I could remake the world the way I wanted. Amid I enjoyed the game, I was trying to fill my own empty heart. Even the pressure of knowing creep up on me gave the ultimate thrill. Eventually, I lost to the brats from the investigation team. I was arrested, the serial killer who was terrorizing Inaba. Game over. After that, it was over. The only thing I had left was my experience and my rules. All games have rules, of course. Once I only caught, I decided I follow the rules of this reality, atone for my sins, and confess everything to the police. And yet, there are some necessary corpses who died of unknown causes. Was finding somewhere. They declared the case open again and started suspect. The true killer was still on the loose. That happens, it could mess up the rules I set up for myself. I'm not going to stand for that, that's it. That's all. Because of the recent commotions and by now the mysterious grave injuries while in custody, it means that my incarnation is going to be even longer while they try to figure out what happened. I'm starting to get tired of all those goddamn psychic evaluations as well. I keep telling them I'm going to follow the rules of this world, so they should take things easy on me, right? Seriously, people in charge of this or the hard-headed as they're a pain in the ass.
It doesn't change the fact that I'm bored. I wonder if the way things were before would have been less dull.
I throw myself in the moldy-smelling tatami mat on my cell and yawn loudly. As I'm drifting to the escaped sleep, I hear footsteps approaching from the hell. Oh, it's a Dojima.
Must be Dojima-san.
I roll my ass and groan inwardly. This is, you can say, the incident. My indictment is completed. I got a letter from Dojima-san saying he come to see me. What timing? Dojima-san was waiting for me to be moved to the main detention center. I feel like he caught me.
Why would he want to see me after all this? He really is nosy.
It could be Sho, right? This is awkward. I thought I cut ties between me and Dojima-san the moment I was arrested.
You gonna see him or not?
This is why I hate him.
I stand up, which are the word to the guard, refusing to be any good. Of all people, I know how persistent he could be. I squint at one harsh light outside the door where Dojima-san's waiting for me.
Hey. Have you fattened up a bit since the last time I saw you?
Well, Life in lockup is much easier than your grueling training.
Did I really just hear you say that?
Dojima-san laughs at my taunt. I can't stop myself from smiling either, and I look down kindly so that he doesn't notice. I stir all connections away, but they came back. I cut it, but it won't stay cut. The balance between people really are troublesome. And yet, somehow inside me, I can't help but feel a little relief at the way things turned out. I guess having a bond like this isn't so bad. I think I sing to myself, but I accidentally murmur it out loud. The sun slips away among the calling of cicadas outside the window. Alright, this is pretty cool. This art is pretty cool. The end. Alright, please don't tell me you're about 99. I have to do like a whole nother thing to get to 100. Is this gonna be credits? Another credits? You know what? Fine. What's the fifth time, right?
program was brought to you by the following sponsors: